Good morning, YouTube. What is going on, everybody? Yep. Another morning here. It is 5 minutes to 6 my time. Yep. I overslept a little bit, but it's okay. And yeah. Hey, last night, I don't know if I told y'all last night. I got oh yeah, I did tell y'all about the steak ordered, calling ahead and ordering the steak and everything. Well, I still got, I added a side salad to it. Well, I never eat that side salad. That's gonna be my lunch or mid-morning breakfast, whatever you want to call it today. But anywho, I gotta get out and do my walk around, and I'll get back with y'all. All right, let's get to moving. Oh boy. It is a drop trailer there on my left side, and he was dropped so close to me, I had to turn sideways to get through there, to get all the way to the back of the trailer. But that's all right. I was able to get out of there. Oh look, 2 Swift trucks back to back. Yeah, damn. Well, at least they lined up with each other. Alrighty then. Alright. I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, look at that Peterbilt there. Oh, man. I gotta get through here where I can try to get that one. Oh, shit, majority of the pumps are blocked off. That's alright. I don't need fuel, I just need to get through. Yeah, I'll just park right up here. Alright, I'll get back with you. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, folks. Oh, I about hurled just now. Freaking, they didn't have no, well, they had regular goodies, but, you know, I got to have the extra strength shit for arthritis drink, whatever the hell you want to call it. And they didn't have none of those. So I had to get the BC, the green ones, man. I about lost my dinner. Yeah. Anyhow, I can't believe. Well, I guess I can believe here lately anymore. This has been about my usual time going. He's already sent me my load. I'm picking the load up in Dallas. And I gotta go to Mabank. And then Mabank back. So, yeah. Doggy. Yep. should have took that. I should have took it. Oh, nice asshole blinker. Oh, there's another one. Well, he had his blinker on. That's the guys that working over in I was talking to one of them guys. They're working over there at Rayville, and they stay. Whenever I was broke down here, they staying in the hotel there. They live in New Orleans, and he comes up here during the week, and they run from here over to Rayville. And that's where they run from. And he stays in the hotel, like I said, the Super 8. But anywho, alright, we rolling now. And we got a super trucker back there behind me. Just come on the interstate behind me. Now he thinks he's gonna get in front of me. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. Oh shit. That one dump truck just cut off that damn large. Oh, man, come on. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just had to hit the brakes because of this damn dump truck. The other dump truck about got killed because of this dump truck. I don't know what's going on with this dump truck, but he ain't wanting to go nowhere. You'd think he'd get paid by the hour. As slow as he's going. Do you really need all them good buddy lights? Oh, sorry. I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks. Here we are in Rayville. Alright, we in Monroe now, folks. Well, alright, folks, sorry about that. I was on the phone, but yeah, we made it through Meridian, and now we're almost to Calhoun. We're coming into Calhoun. Yeah. But anywho, we got 285 miles to Dallas. 285. Alright, folks, alright, it's getting daylight. Yep. We're moving right along, yeah. I just was listening to something. They're talking about the AI generated YouTube videos are going to be not monetized or something. About, like, really, AI. Well, I ain't got to worry about that because, for one, mine's not AI. Everything y'all see on here is, yeah, I recorded it. What they was talking about was people taking other people's videos and using it and adding captions and stuff to it. That's AI, and I guess that's one of the things they was talking about. Non-original content, yeah. But everything I record is all original. I mean, so I ain't got to worry about that. I need to get my subscriber count up where I can get me some money. I can get some of this YouTube money. Come on, folks. Anyhow, hit that subscribe button, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. I need the help. I need 200 and what is it? I got 791, so I need 209 more to get to where I'm getting paid. I mean, I already got the membership. You can sign up for a membership, but there is not one person signed up for that yet. I've had that up for 2 months now, and 2 or 3 months, and not one person has signed up for that yet. But you know, it is what it is. I realize, you know, that this ain't the most exciting videos out here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm giving you my point of view on trucking. That's basically all it is. You know, my POV. Because that's what y'all get. My point of view. You're looking out. You're getting the same thing I'm seeing. But anywho, it is what it is. But like I was saying yesterday, if I had a laptop and a couple other things where I could make these a little bit better, but I'm doing everything I can on my phone. And yeah. But you know, it is what it is. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. We in Ruston now, folks. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, we almost to 220 here. Yep. Alright. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, Pete. Anyhow, yeah, we almost to 220 here. We're about 4 miles away from 220. So I'll get back with y'all when we get there. Alright, folks, here we are getting on to 220. Yeah. It's gonna be 220. And yeah. We got 214 miles to get to Dallas. It's right at 3 hours from here with no traffic. That's it. But I don't understand why we're doing 30 miles an hour on this ramp. It's a 50, 60 mile an hour ramp. Shouldn't be going this damn slow. Got a rookie in front of me. I got a rookie. Yeah, I gotta get around this poop. Oh, yeah, now he wants to grab some gears. Well, a little late now. Alright, well, anyhow, yep, 17 miles around this, and then we got the Red River and Cross Lake, and then we'll be on 20. 16 miles, 17 miles, we'll be back on 20. So, let's go. I'll be glad when they get 20 open back up. I know that's one driver of ours, he went through there the other day and didn't have no problems, but with my luck, it'd be raining pussy, I get hit with a dick, so I ain't taking no chances. Nope. So, yeah, with my luck, like I said, I would get pulled over. As sure as I passed 220, they'd be pulling me over. So we'll just avoid that for now. And now I got this idiot who wants to ride right beside me. Well, now he... can't see the blinkers? Oh, look at this dummy. I don't know. Yeah, when that F-150 come by me, I had my blinker on and I got over in the right lane. Well, she went over on the damn shoulder and then come back out and come around me and then looking at me like I'm doing something wrong. You know, there are blinkers. There's 5 of them on that side of the truck. If you can't see them, that ain't my damn problem. Anyhow, all right, I'll get back to y'all. Oh, there we are at Cross Lake. Yep. Beautiful out this morning, 74 degrees. And yeah, it's almost like glass out there. Look at that. Yeah. That's pretty. Anywho. All right. What we got going on here? Down to 55 miles an hour. What's going on? I don't know. This is not normal. That's for sure. All them Range Rovers, boy, they pretty nice, but I don't know if they're nice with the price they got on them. I mean, it's just a glorified Explorer. Or a glorified Chevy Blazer or Tahoe. But yeah, they charge you double the price. He got wooden. That's the first time I've seen that now. It's like a piece of plywood that he cut for window chops and he painted it black. So he painted the piece of wood black and put it up there for window chops. That's the first time I've seen that. Now see, in my red truck, I had got vinyl, but it was chrome vinyl, and I put it on my windows, and from a distance, it looked like window chops. But, you know, yeah, that's a first for me. But it works. Hell. Alrighty then. Hell, I might get some gray one. Get me a piece of plywood and get some gray paint and put me some on here. Not. You can get by with that with a car hauler because, you know, you got the rack and everything over top of your truck, so it ain't that noticeable. I don't think you can get away with it on something like this. I mean, if I'd have just glanced at that truck, hadn't been looking, if I just glanced at it, it looked like window chops, but then I was like, wait a minute, I see wood grain. You can see the wood grain when you look real close. You can see the swirls and the wood grain. But anyhow, we're about a half mile from getting back on I-20, folks. All right, folks. Yeah, now we're on the ramp for I-20. I almost didn't make it to the ramp. I was in that left lane, and this idiot right here in this Jeep was riding right beside me. Wouldn't speed up. It wouldn't slow down. I'm sitting there with my blinker on. I had to hit the brake, and the truck that was behind her had to hit the brakes so I could get over. Because she wouldn't speed up. She wouldn't do nothing. Like, he was oblivious when they driving. I just don't know. I don't get it. Some people, I just don't get it. You got to look past your hood. There's mirrors and glass all around your vehicle for a reason. You're not just driving forward. I know there's a lot of people out there that they just going forward. They don't look around them. They pay no attention to nothing. There's quite a few truck drivers out like this one right here. Really. He just turned his blinker on and come over like a freaking idiot. But anyhow, we're back on I-20, folks, and we're 10 miles from the state line. Alright, folks, looks like the weigh station is closed. Yep, weigh station closed. There's the green light. And yeah, we got a mile, and we'll be in Texas. Cool. And what the hell is the damn Walmart truck doing in there on the scale? Did he not see the close sign? Anyhow, all right, folks, right up here, like I said, gonna be state line. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll get back with y'all when we get there. Alright, folks, here we go. Right up here. Right there. Welcome to Texas, folks. Yep, local time is 7:45 and it is 72 degrees. Yes, sir, and we got 185 miles to go to get to Dallas, and then we drop and hook there in Dallas, and we go to Mabank. Yep, we're going to Mabank today. We're going to drop and hook there in Mabank, and then I don't know where the load goes from Mabank, but I know the driver that hauled that load to Mabank. He said it don't weigh but 33,000. He said it's like real light, so that's good. I don't have to worry about scaling it because I just talked to him this morning. He scaled it when he left with it, and it's all good. So that's good. That's good. I just got to get fuel in it, and yeah, and then go to Mabank. But anywho, yeah, I gotta go to that damn little podunk ass truck stop that I played hell getting in and out of the last time I done this. But it is what it is. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Hey folks, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop up here at the 587 and get me some of the little smoky, if they're not burnt. Now, if they burnt, then I'll probably get something else. But I am a little hungry. Although I got that salad in the refrigerator, I'll eat that later. Yeah, I don't want that right now. Matter of fact, I might just make the salad my dinner tonight. Turn that down. I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. We fix and get off, and yeah, I'll get back with y'all when we get there. Alright, here we are, folks. Yep, the TA Express, I think. Well, no, it don't say TA Express. It's just a TA, yeah. Anyhow. We going in here. Yep. Oh. Alrighty, I I'll get back with y'all here shortly. Yes, sir, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, folks, here is the first inspection station, and what are we? We are locked up. All locked up. Yep. Looks like they're on the eastbound side. Yeah, you got one cop in there. He's doing his deal, open and closing deal. He'll open it up, bring the truck in, and then close it the way it looks. Oh yeah. Anywho, alright. I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Alright, folks, here we are coming up to the second inspection station. I don't see no lights yet, but okay. Oh yeah, we got flashing lights. So we're going in. Okay. Oh man. All right. And now we're backed up. I should have never come in here being backed up this far. But now lights are flashing, you got to come in. Look, here goes trucks passing. And no damn good and well they seem to like. But let's see what happens. And the light's still flashing and there's still trucks going by. They're probably gonna stop me. Yep, here he is.
Westbound, the chicken coop is open. The chicken coop is open. Come on.
Yes, sir. Candy.
Westbound.
Thank you, sir.
Chicken coop is.
All right. Just like that, it's done. And all they ask is, what you hauling? And the only ones they're stopping is the reefer trailers. They're waving everybody else through, so I don't know what they're looking for, but it is what it is. All right, well, next stop, Dallas Yard. We're 60 miles away. Let's go. All right, folks, here we are getting on the US 175 here. Alright. Now we got 26 miles to go, folks, and if you look, well, now you can't see it. I was fixing to say you can see the skyline, but yeah, you'll see it here in a second when I get over this little overpass. You'll be able to see it. Look a little to the left. Be about right. Right about there. But you can't see it. I can't see it. Yeah, zoom in there, you can see this. Looks like shadows of buildings over there. Anyhow, we almost there. And now y'all can see it over there above the trees there on the left. Well, they picked to disappear again. Alright. We need to come out here. See the city. There it is. There it is. We're 19 miles from destination. And yeah, we got a little bit of traffic ahead, it looks like. That's okay. We're going to stay right here in this lane. Well, we got about 2.5 miles. We'll be getting on 35, folks. 2.5 miles. Yep. All right. Yep, we in the traffic now. There's a sign back there that says 2 right lanes closed, but I ain't seen no orange barrels or nothing yet, so I don't know what right lanes they was talking about. Maybe they're talking about down there. Traffic's a little worse down below me than what it is up here. So I don't know. But we'll see. Boy. Here we go into the belly of the beast. The beast is the city. Well, no big city. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Well, damn, I reached up there to hit the pause button. Yeah, I canceled you out. I had to start all over, but it's alright. I'm getting on the bridge that I don't like. Yeah, I'm stuck in this lane. I got to get over as soon as I move. We fixing to be coming to a stop in the middle of this bridge. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, it wasn't so bad. I just can't look over out of my, if I look over the side, then, and this, look at this idiot. Oh, there's a big truck coming. Let me cut him off. Anywho. Alright. Guess I ought to turn my blinker on, but I damn sure got to get over. We got less than a mile before I got to get on 35E north. So yeah. Is my blinker not working? Evidently not. You see, I had to come to a complete stop almost to get over because I guess nobody can see a blinker. Which from the front to the back of the truck, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 total. And nobody can see them. I thought maybe my trailer was, the big tail might have come loose or something. No, I I can see the light flashing there on the side of the trailer, so I know the lights are flashing back there. So anyhow, we made it over. Now we just gonna hang out right here, and this will put us on 35 north. Yep. I'd love to live, way up. Yeah. I wonder if them top 3 or 4 floors all one like big old penthouse. I'm sure it is. Alright, I want to get a picture. There we go. And now they stop it. Alright, folks. And the worst part is I gotta turn around and come right back through all this mess. Yep. Oh, yeah, this dummy needs to get over. Maybe that's what I should have done. Come all the way through before I come over. Boy, she was having a major call. She was yelling at somebody on the phone in that Tesla. And she waited till the last second too to come over. Lord. Alright, well, from right here, we're 14 miles from destination, folks. Oh, seeing all this traffic going the other way, it just, making me sick in my stomach. Just the thought of having to come back through that shit is, yeah, not good. But it is what it is. We're 9 miles from delivery, folks. 9 miles. Alright. Here is the big flags, and yes, Mr. Gray, you're right. It is a car lot down there. I've noticed that before, but I'm drawn to the flags. I don't look at the cars, but it ain't like I can walk up there and buy one, so I don't look at them. But anyhow, those ain't flag are big. They cool too, dude. And they blowing pretty good today too. Yep. Anywho, here's the flag. The flag place is down here. You see where the flags are over here on the left. That's the actual flag place, I think, where they make the flags. Yeah, that's it. That's the flag place right there. But, anywho, yep. Simon's flags and poles right there on the left. So I'm sure, yeah, it helps the car lots because it draws eyes over there, but it's also advertisement for their own store too. But anywho, alright, we're 4 miles away. Alright, folks. Right up here is gonna be our exit. Yep. Not right there. The next one. Like I said before, this is also the PGVT, President George Bush Turnpike. But you go to the right, you're on the turnpike. Stay to the left is Valley View Lane. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Oh yeah, up here we're gonna make a right at the light, second left, and we'll be on the yard. Now I'll get back with y'all. Alright folks, we are on the yard. Yep. And now I'll get back with y'all here in a few. Well, no. First I gotta stop, let them check the trailer and give them the paperwork, and then tell them what load I'm picking up and all that. And then, yeah. Alright, I'll get back. Damn, I got here right on time. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks just pulled in behind me. So I got here right on time. Alright, here we go, folks. Here we go. We get in here and do our drop and hook. And then go to Mabank. Well, first we gotta go over to that fuel stop and get fuel. And yeah, I ain't had no Mountain Dew Code Red in a couple of days, so I think today I'm gonna get some Code Red. Avoid them holes. Oh, still hit a hole. Oh well. Anywho. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, well, we hooked our load, folks. And it feels pretty light. And according to my gauge, it is real light. And I know, yeah, I don't think there's 20,000 pounds on here. I mean, it's pulling like an empty trailer. $26,500 on the drive. And 27.7 on the steers, or the trailer. Not much. Total weight is 65,760. So yeah, we pretty light. But that's good. And I know the one we're going to get is pretty light. So yeah, that's good too. Oh, my bad. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Now, one of the guys there was asking me about my channel. It's like, you got old boy's Maserati on here. I said, yeah, I did last week. So he went to my channel and scrolling through the videos, I had to show him which one the Maserati was in. Hell, he ain't driving it today. He's working today, but he ain't in there today. Or his Maserati ain't here. He drove something different. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, we're headed over here to the fuel stop over here. I'm gonna go on and throw some fuel in the truck too while I'm at it, fill up one tank. But yeah, anywho. just had two Evel Knievels go by the other way. Well, two chips, John and Poncherello. They're riding them BMW type motorcycles. Yeah. Anywho. Alright. I'll get back with y'all here in a few. Alright. Right here's where we need to go, but can't turn in there. Had Joe Tex Express in the way. And I can't get fuel over there at the racetrack, or that's where I would go. Instead of trying to fight this damn place here. But looks like I'm fixing to be fighting this place. Yep. Anywho, truck entry. Look, folks, last week a guy was commenting talking about you can't see the arrows. Well, I want you to see the arrows today. Like I was told you, there was two arrows. One way, one the other way. And the guys were sleeping on the one lane. That's why it got backed up the way it did. And yeah. Anywho. Now it's just plain out backed up. This is ridiculous. But alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright. Now we going out of here. Now look, folks. Last time I was trapped, I couldn't get out through here. I explained that on the way in, see? And the guy that wanted to make the comments like, you couldn't see the arrow? Well, look at here. Two arrows. Anyhow. Alright. So, I don't know where that GPS is taking me, but I ain't going that way. Yep, we're going to continue straight, go like we did the last time. Hell, look at that racetrack, pretty damn busy too. They got 6, 7 pumps and they're all full. Damn. It goes to show you, there ain't enough truck stuff. Well, I can't say there ain't no truck stops around here. Well, really, they ain't if they're all staying full like that. Need more. Anywho. Alright. Well, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Look, even a 7-Eleven truck stop. Well, that's the first one of those I've seen. Alright, folks, we on 30 now. We got about 11 miles and we'll be getting on the 45. Yeah, the 45 would put us on the 175. I think this is where I go over that one bridge too that I went over the last time. You can see the city off in the distance there, the skyline. Well, alright, well, we got 9 miles to our exit, so I'll get back with y'all when we get there. Alright, folks. Well, there's that bridge. There's the skyline over there to the left. To the left. Well. Still ain't went across that bridge over there, though. So that one with the cables on it over there. Yeah. We got 2.5 miles till we get to 45. Yep. Alright. I was taking a few pictures there. Yeah. There's a different view of downtown. Yep. Alright. Anywho. Well, not a just different angle of downtown. It ain't a different view, it's still the same. It's a different angle. Anyhow, here we are about 1 mile. 1 mile from our exit. Okay, folks, right here we're gonna be getting on 175. And then we take this 175 all the way out to Mabank. It's 52 miles from here to Mabank. So, whoop, whoop, jerk it up. Alright, folks, right here is I-20. Yeah, we going on past it. Over here to Mabank. Another 42 miles to Mabank. Alright, folks. Yeah, we're 30 miles away. They just took us off the interstate. Well, we're 175 and put us on this feeder road. Yeah. Well, it said exit back there, and then I had to get off. Well, you know, you can see the construction. You see what's going on. I guess I'll be getting back on 175 up here somewhere. But yeah, we got 30 miles, 29 miles to get over here to the drop yard in Mabank. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. And now we're getting back on 175. There we go. That was what? Yeah, 2.5, 3 miles. That's where we was off the highway, and now we're back on it. And see, that's just a feeder road over there to feed the highway. Anywho, that looks like people's fishing. Alright, folks, right here is Near Head Trucking here in Mabank. Yep. This is where we drop the trailers at. Alright. Whoa. Okay. Anywho, yeah. go in here and get my paperwork, drop this paperwork off, get my paperwork, and I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. All right, folks. Now we getting up out of here. Well, and this load goes to Austell. The one I dropped off goes to Kennesaw, so that's good. And I'm going to Florida from there. Yep. All right, I'll get back with y'all. Hey, you know, I'm gonna go on and end this video right here. It's already got pretty long, so yeah, if y'all made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.